speed of engagement. It is time to engage. You got Airswimmer versus Colonies. Good old canonical Zelda matchup. Although not that canonical, you don't ever really see Zelda and Link fighting in any of the games, but you get to see them fight in this game.
Yeah, that is very true. That'd be one hell of a Zelda game, though.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. But here we go. Game 1, Airswimmer just coming out with the teleport. You never know, maybe catch him sleeping.
Yep, here we go. Colonies has probably been sitting for a bit, though, so see if he's been keeping warm and, you know, as we're getting into it here.
I'm sorry, I just completely was out of it for a hot second.
Oh, glad you're still alive.
Yeah, no, I'm Colonies. What just happened? 2 fire arrows into an up B. I can't help but suspect that Airswimmer might have been dying in a little bit, because I didn't see any horizontal trajectory from like the fire arrows a little bit.
Oh, that killed.
Wow. Colonies has just been, Colonies was marinating all this time. You know, let me tell you, like he was sitting there, he was ready, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna win DNA today. And he just like pumped up for like the last hour.
Yeah, he was marinating, but he just got flash fried by Zelda's Thin Fire. So.
I like that, except, you know, it didn't really involve any oil, so I don't know about fried, but I guess roasted.
Are you familiar with air frying?
Air frying is not a type of frying. It's convection. It's a convection oven. I hate air frying so much. It is such a scam. Okay, anyhow, Colony doing a really good job of right now holding on to his lead. Airswimmer just can't.
Oh no, come on, bro. DI out. Jesus Christ. What are you doing? Oh man, that was something. Alright, hey, listen man, just up to Colony. I'm just getting the sick feeling that Airswimmer has never played like a toon like of this caliber in his life. Like I'm not trying to take shots at Straw Hat Sama. But like Colonies is a top player.
Oh no, my god! No! I sounded like a soccer commentator saying goal. Like goal! Yo!
Oh, that's game 1 going to Colonies. By the way, yeah, Colonies is definitely a real player.
Yeah, like Colonies has been like a top level threat in Ohio and the Midwest for years now. Like that was just insane. Jesus. Oh my god, that center platform was kind of key.
Youngling to Smashville 2020, please.
Please.
Imagine the platform still moves.
And then he could get like a couple of fire arrows as it like moved to the right. Oh my god.
I'm good, bro.
That would. Ugh, I don't like the thought of that. Not one bit. Nuh-uh. Look at Sahara in the background. God, I love her. She's the best. Sells me all my favorite carpets. Anyways, game 2, going right back to Smashville. I really don't know why Airswimmer keeps opting for the stage. I don't get it personally.
It could just be a comfort thing. It could just be ignorance. I don't know. He could also just be a masochist.
Yeah.
Or they could also be a masochist. But I don't know. We'll see what happens here. You know, there's a lot to work out here.
Yeah, like Airswimmer like seems like he does not have a proper punish for any of Youngling's neutral Bs as of late. Like I feel like he's just been eating them so often. You know, getting his Phantom interrupted over and over and over again. Yeah, definitely going overboard with it a little bit. Like again, just poke from the other side of the stage.
Not in front of Blanca. Like she doesn't even have a real face. Like come on. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh.
Man, I don't even know. That just kind of sucks. Anyways, able to get the down throw into the back here, not able to find the second one proper DI from Airswimmer this time, really good. But again, just not able to deal with this onslaught of the fire arrows because you can't be constantly trying to commit to reflecting those. They come out so quick, I doubt the trajectory will even hit Young Link on its way back.
And the beautiful thing about the reflectors is that, like, even if Colonies anticipates that it's like, okay, he's probably gonna do neutral B here, when he does, there's enough startup on the side B where by the time the boomerang even comes out, Neighbor's Love is already finished. So it's kind of just a win-win for him. He doesn't really have to worry about it still getting, like, reflected back at him.
And I also want to mention, I love the way the Colonies is mixing up the way he's dealing with Phantom every single time. You saw before that he would double jump and then slowly outrush to the ground in response to a fully charged Phantom when he was being pressured. Oh my god, what a down air. But this time he went up with a double jump and immediately went through the down air, anticipating an anti-air from Zelda. So I just thought that was like really, really good conditioning on his part. And just like a really clever timing in order to be able to punish it.
Yep. Back in even stock scenario here, so let's see if Airswimmer can make it a competitive grand finals. That waveland on the platform is pretty smooth, but applying a lot of
the dash attack on the shield, yeah, not quite. Young Link gonna get so much mileage off of that. Airswimmer being forced to constantly push in.
No, you're fine. I was just gonna say he's definitely got to be careful trying to box up close with Young Link, just because you know you start flirting with spot dodge down tilt territory, and that's not fun for anybody. But good stuff there for Airswimmer. Oh, but he saved him. That's safe.
If Colonies goes on to win this game. Hey, not again. Not the 5 heroes. Oh no!
Oh, come on, just hit him.
I hate this shit.
He went for it, you know, like it's worth a shot.
I just heard the Curb Your Enthusiasm music just playing in my head.
I'll have to get that on the stream deck. That's actually a good idea. Like he was just like, oh yes, I'm gonna do it again. And then Airswimmer was like, oh god, thank you. Thank God.
Alrighty, well, that is that's gonna be a game going to Airswimmer here. Let's see if could be getting the stage switch from Colonies.
On a completely unrelated note, Mr. E is talking about his feelings on 90 Day Fiancé, and this is not the timeline I expected, but you know what, I'm here for it.
That show is weird.
Yeah, it's you know, it's a little
Is
bit
that
strange.
just a show where you have a fiance for 90 days?
Yes.
That's the premise, all in the title.
Yeah, but like the guy that's on this season of it looks like a
Yeah, I've seen the pictures. All right, so that's the same show. Got it.
Yeah, I'm just like, God, why does this guy look like the mid boss in a Zelda dungeon?
Good lord.
Yeah, it's like
They're really old
It's-
again, and oh, whoa!
ooh, but what are you gonna do?
Ah!
Okay. That was, you know what? You didn't get a stock, but that was something. Holy shit, man! What the-
You just know that Airswimmer has been practicing that in the lab for ages.
On Wi-Fi of all places. Bro, that's crazy. I always love seeing like low percent shield breaks. I'm just like, what are they gonna do? Like, what have they been? What's that useless combo they've been labbing for weeks?
Dude, I'm
That was definitely
I'm just
the
glad
opposite of
that
useless. That was insane.
off of that Airswimmer found such a big lead, because that really would have been a shame. That was like a really good play. I think Colonies is a little shook from that, if I'm being honest. I think they're probably confused. It was probably just like, all right, whatever, I'm low percent. What's gonna happen?
Ooh, yeah,
I
Colonies
expect
now.
it to take 80.
Yeah, Wi-Fi Zelda is constantly the final boss that people talk about, and I think Airswimmer is demonstrating why.
Dude, that was really cool.
You know, Colonies right now, like, I feel like compared to the last game, he's just struggling so much to initiate a hit. I feel like a lot of this can be due to, like, the fact that, you know, PS2 is a much bigger stage, you know, giving Zelda a whole lot of space right now, but tries to drop down, trying to anticipate a low recovery, wants to clean it up really quickly. I don't mind that commitment, honestly, because he really kind of needs it at this point. Gets the up B into up B, really, really good damage. But right now, he needs to find a way to secure the kill. Oh,
That's one way to kill Zelda, have her kill herself.
That almost killed. Close
That's
enough,
crazy.
anyways. Like, not almost, like, jeez.
I feel like Airswimmer is starting to mix up his Phantom timings a little bit by short hopping beforehand, and as a result, he's like able to avoid the low to the ground fire areas from a distance. I'm not confident that his uppy would be able to connect at that point. Maybe having like a little bit too much damage and like seeing that Colonies DI'd it properly first hit of it. So I just decided, you know, I'm not going to overextend.
Okay, if we get back to the ledge, Colony's having a big lead to make up here.
Yeah. Absolutely right now. He's just struggling to make space for himself. And look at that fire arrow into neutral air. Even at that percent, not having enough hits on at all.
Airswimmer's
Very nice
looking,
stuff.
yeah, pretty warmed up at the moment, making a lot of good plays. I wasn't sure what it was going to be like after that game one, but I don't know, something has clicked, apparently.
Yeah, no, I think kind of getting his bell rung that first game definitely kind of woke things up in Airswimmer.
Yeah, but that being said, like, Colonies is definitely starting to come back in this game too. Really, really nice, understanding that he had enough time to properly shield and get a kill through that, instead of going for his fastest option, you know, of which up smash is definitely not one of them. Yeah, 37%, this is completely doable for Colonies right now, but he was a little bit too antsy into getting back to center stage, and Airswimmer was just able to poke that with the dash attack. What just happened? What just happened? I might have had a stroke looking at that.
Okay, able to get past the dense fire.
Yeah, and this time you saw that he recovered immediately with up B instead of waiting, like understanding the fact that every time that he goes for a deep recovery...
Oh
Zelda's...
no! I thought he was gonna just go for broke there.
What is happening? What's going on? How did he bring us all the way back like this?
Because Young Lincoln's a machine.
Yeah, that's it.
No way.
That's the bread and butter, baby. That is what this character is made of. So, taking the down tilt up B, that is the Young Link.
I'm just picturing a like to scale Young Link that is made strictly out of buttered bread.
Well, he's got the right sword for spreading the butter. Not quite as fierce as others, but like, look at this. This is crazy. This is such a go-to move, man, and it works. You could mash it on shield, and it does the thing, but it is gonna pull it out.
This character is hell. Young Link is absolutely insane.
He is a terror for sure. And Colonies just has such a really good command over him, so it's been a lot of fun to watch. And he is very different from like watching Straw Hat, so it is kind of cool to see a character with this amount of options being played at least differently.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's one of those things where you can kind of just see like the little differences in between, you know, the players and such. But also, like, Colonies was about to lose that game, so for him to be able to rip that from the grasp of defeat really says a lot to his, to his mental energy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And right off the gate, in game 4 here, he already racked up 35% just from one throw combo. He's dealing so much percent. He's getting so much mileage off of this back heel, I feel, especially. And because, like, he has been using back heel almost exclusively, all of his other moves are so fresh, dealing so much damage.
Yeah, so let's see if Airswimmer has, you know, another comeback in the tank here.
Yeah, I was caught with the lightning kick. Once again, an up B into up A, properly the eye from Airswimmer able to live it.
Yeah, no, he didn't. He's not dying that 125% again. So
You never know.
maybe.
Oh wow, he tried to set up the... Man! Colonies is getting that so often. I really don't even know what Airswimmer could be doing differently. It just seems like every time he's coming in, is he going to go for the early uppy? He is not. Not confident that it would connect. Really, really good. You know, it's like really smart to know when to extend it. And he's like, okay, you know what, I can't get greedy. I might as well fall back here. I just have to take my damage and hold it at this point.
Yeah, the thing about fighting against down tilt up close is that you really want to kind of find that sweet spot against fighting against Young Link, because like it's sort of a lot like fighting like Mewtwo, where like you can't stand too far away from him, or otherwise he's gonna zone you out. But like you have to be really respectful of him up close, because his boxing tools are actually really good. So
yeah, there's like that sweet spot in the middle where they basically can't do anything, they can't zone you out quite yet, and they can't really boost. And that's really where you want to be keeping them. But Colonies right now, what a lead! 2 stocks up. Gonna just get hit with a teleport because he overcommitted to throwing out some of his projectiles. Airswimmer tries to get an edge guard, but does not get off stage fast enough. But the Phantom ledge trap is gonna be able to catch the jump from ledge.
yeah, so that's gonna get Airswimmer on the board here, but is it too little too late, Dara? Let's find out.
You know, honestly, both of these players, I feel like they're definitely prone to comebacks. Both of them have pulled like some, honestly, some wild stuff before, but 73% and climbing. offstage against Youngling. The way that Colony's ledge traps is also impeccable in of itself. The way that he makes use out of all of those tools. Good lord. Airswimmer hanging on by a thread, and that is going to be it.
Yeah,
Being that ledge against Colonies is terrifying.
Yep, and that's gonna be all she wrote. Colonies invading from the heartland of the USA. That is Ohio, right?
Ohio's the heartland.
I mean,
Yeah,
kind
That
of.
is more like the gallbladder.
Yeah, wow.
I'm just kidding. Colonies, you're amazing, bro. You did a great job.
Yeah, no, good stuff. The Colonies coming through and invading our little Wi-Fi bracket today and coming out on top. So.
Yeah, so Colonies will be getting that MHG gifted sub. As you saw, Airswimmer already got it. So a couple things before we close out here. Obviously, this has been DNA every single Thursday. Open to everybody. As Koopa, you already mentioned, got product from Ohio Colonies entered today. So that's pretty fun alongside of a lot of our other regulars. But yeah, so Master Hand Discord server under some heavy renovation. So stuff will be coming of that. So a lot of the subs will be useful for something there. But in the meanwhile, if you're looking for some other events, some different events, we do have some stuff for that. We do have Mario Kart tournaments every single Sunday. Free to enter, very easy to enter. Just use that tournament code you see on there within the game. We have team circuit races every Tuesday. But if, let's say, Mario Kart's not your thing, you want some more Smash, well, guess what? There's Xeno, and this is every single Wednesday. This slide's out of date, but this is open to everybody. It is free entry, and this is actually just like Northeast still, so keep that in mind. Meanwhile, we have another Collision Series bracket, every single Monday. A lot of players that come here also go there, so that is something. Koopa, we got our podcast that is still sort of also in a reconstruction mode. I've been working on some new formats, so a lot of weeks we have new episodes. Maybe not every single week, but we'll probably get back there at some point. And
yeah, we'll get back on the gravy train soon. Just after we figure out when we can all be home and available and shaved. So.
But yeah, so that's basically it. Also, here's Colonies. So if you don't follow him on Twitter.
Ooh.
Dude's very, very good. What else we got? Yeah, I guess that's it. I don't know. Any last words from you guys?
Yeah, make sure to follow Master Hand Gaming on Twitch. Make sure to subscribe to Master Hand Gaming. Make sure to follow our Twitters as well. You can find Koopa at KoopaNJ. You can find me at the Ramgo Smash. And thank you guys for bearing with us through bracket tonight. Just really appreciate you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, good job. You really held down the fort tonight. So.
Yeah, definitely
I
appreciate
lost my
you,
sanity along the way, but I just want to thank Chris, for allowing me to do so, for giving me the platform to do so. Thank you, Chris, for having me. I really appreciate it.
Of course,
buddy.
no, you're welcome anytime, and I appreciate people trying to grind commentary because, like I said, like if people don't really want to grind, like I'll take the grinds. I'll happily work on like the secondary of casting. Plus, I want to be more casting centric for this channel in particular too, because as I mentioned, things are changing kind of quickly and kind of a lot on my back ends. So that's something to keep in mind. But yeah, I guess that is gonna be it. So Koopa, Dara, you guys are the best. Thank you for steering the ship into port. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
All right. Well,
Buddy Chris, have a good night, buddy.
yeah, you guys have
we'll-
a great night.
You too, Koopa. See you in a bit.
Yep. See you, kiddo.